Hey guys, what's going on? I know I don't generally make videos on a Sunday. I'm generally Monday through Friday, sometimes on a Sunday. But I wanted to share an experience I had. And I think it's really important that I share this experience in the right way because this is an important one. And this is actually a topic that I've never actually discussed before. And it's going to be a part of my rambling series and also my self-help series. So what I wanted to sort of discuss today was remember the video I made this month, actually. The video I made that said, be prepared for life. When I said be prepared for life, be prepared for everything and anything. This is actually going to be, this is actually a follow-up to that video, I guess you could say. Because I've learned something, and I guess you could call this a bit of a relearn for me. But sometimes you have to fall 1,000 times, fall a bunch of times before you avoid the hole, whatever the hole may be. I've learned to avoid a couple holes, but I mean, there's always room for improvement. So, What I'm actually talking about is, if you, okay, say you have let's say you have a friend, for example, and you might think, well, you're talking to that friend, everything's fine, la da 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 da, and then all of a sudden, your friend says something sort of odd, and maybe it's something that this friend or whatever doesn't want you to know, or doesn't want to tell you about. It doesn't have to be a friend. It can be anybody at all. And sometimes Can I be brutally honest? Sometimes it's just best not to get involved, and the reason I'm saying this today is because it's important, because sometimes we like, this is, I'm speaking from my own experience. Sometimes we become curious, and the old saying, curiosity killed the cat, well, that doesn't fall far from the truth at all. And so, I mean, I know sometimes we're curious, and yes, we care, and yes, we can be concerned, and yeah, that's all fine and well and good. But the question is think about this, what I just said, and now think about this. Is it necessarily your right to, or do you even need to get involved? Do you even need to get involved? The chances are, depending on the situation, I mean, yes, if it's an emergency, somebody's dying or something, or somebody's, if there's some sort of big emergency, whatever that is, but if it's just something little, and your friend or whoever or whatever doesn't want to tell you, doesn't want to know, or doesn't want you to know. That's fine. And I can tell you firsthand, because I speak from my own experiences. It's not, in my experience, I've learned that it's not best to get involved. It's not best to get involved. Sometimes it's just best to leave well enough alone, or leave said person alone for a while. Let them figure whatever the heck's going on, and just continue living your own life. If you're like me, 25 years old, smart, funny, outgoing, fun, I'm sorry to be so blunt, but what exactly are you doing? You could be obsessing, and that's the next thing, obsessing over something. When our minds become curious about something to do with a friend or a family member, we have a tendency. We all have a tendency to obsess over that friend, or over that video game, for example, or over that particular girlfriend, or anything at all, over anything and over anything at all. So it's not a fun thing, and it's also not a good thing to obsess. And obsession can lead to a lot of dark places as well. But what am I saying? How can you avoid all of this? What is the key, speaking from my experience, to avoid all of this? Here it is. You wanna know what I think it is, speaking from my own experience?
Jeremy?
What I think it is you don't have to get involved. You don't have to get involved. You don't need to get involved. It's not necessary to get involved. Let the friend or whoever sort things out themselves. And if they don't want to tell you every little thing that goes on in their life, well, then so be it. That's fine. So be it. That's fine. And then just leave it be. Don't ask questions. Don't get all worried and over-concerned, especially when the person had already said that they were totally fine. It's just, this is the way, this is what I'm telling you, and it's very, very important. And you might make the same mistakes I did. You might obsess. You might grow worried or concerned. You might, but when this happens, it's important to distract yourself, get yourself away from the situation. But the main key in doing that is don't get involved. It's that simple. It's so incredibly simple. Don't get involved. just don't get involved. And if you don't get involved, you know, it's like my grandfather used to say, the less you know, the better off you'll be. It's true, because, you know, you don't have to get involved. You don't have to be involved in everything that goes on with whoever in life. And then, you know, if you don't get involved, it'll be in your best interest, especially, not to get involved. And it'll be in everybody else's best interest as well. Because sometimes, you know, sometimes getting involved is not a good idea at all. And that's what I've come to realize over time, and, you know, speaking from my own experiences, and even making a few mistakes along the way. So, if you don't need to get involved, don't get involved. If you like this video, you can like and favorite and subscribe if you haven't already. I have like 3 channels full of videos and movie reviews as well. Also videos like this. And you can follow me on Facebook and as well. You can find me under my real name. I use the alias Game Nerd, but you can find me under Craig Riddoch. That's Riddoch. Have a good one, you guys.